Welcome children to our channel Primary Learning with Prats. Today we will be doing our maths textbook page 56, which is Do You Know Notes and Coins. Now notes and coins are called currency and they together have different denominations. So notes and coins are denominations in a given currency. So in this lesson we will learn how to add different denominations to get the total of rupees 100 and how to break down rupees 100 into smaller denominations. So let's see the notes and coins that are in circulation right now, that is currently, presently. If you use an old note, that is say your grandparents' notes, and if you give it to a shopkeeper and ask him to give you something, he will not accept it. He will say, this is an old note. Give me something that is being used now. So that is why knowing the currency that is being used presently is very important. And the notes that are in circulation presently, the denominations are, you have rupee 10 note, you have rupees 20 note. Then you have rupees 50 note which they have shown here. You have rupees 100 note, rupees 200 note and rupees 500 note. Now, under the supervision of your parents, you will see these notes for yourself. And when you handle these notes, you must handle them with care, because if they get spoiled or torn in any manner, they cannot be used. When you take a note in your hand, what are the things you should see? First thing you must see is the color of the note. Then the picture. Whose picture is there on the note? We all know this is the father of the nation, Mahatma Gandhi ji. So his picture appears in all the notes. What else is special about our Indian notes? You must see the number of languages that are written on the note, and it is written over there 100 rupees, 100 rupee, and different other languages mentioning rupees 100. So you must see how many different languages you can count. You must try and find out the background image that is being used. What is special about these notes? How many places the denominations are written? Who issues these notes? The Reserve Bank of India. You will never find over here State Bank of India, Central Bank of India or IDBI Bank of India. No, the notes always are issued by the Reserve Bank of India. Then you will search for the governor's signature. Depending on who the governor was when this note was printed, the signatures are different. So you will see which governor's signature is there on the note. One more thing to mention about notes. How do you think visually challenged people understand notes? Try and feel the notes. Close your eyes and try and feel the notes and try and see if you can differentiate one note from the other. And think about how people who are visually challenged use notes and currency, coins and notes. Now let's continue with our lesson. So in today's lesson, as we have already said, we will learn to break down rupees 100 into smaller denomination, that is into change. Whenever we go out, the first thing our parents always check is if they have enough change. When we step into a bus, we always ask the conductor, do you have change? When we sit in the rickshaw, we ask them, do you have change? So having change is very important, and that is what we are going to learn today. So now let's read what our lesson is saying. Yash and Rama have come to their uncle's village with their mother. There is a fair today. When they left for the fair, their uncle gave them rupees 100 each. Rama went to Nandu Kaka's shop and asked for change. Nandu Kaka gave her the following. Now let's see what denominations Nandu Kaka is giving her. So now Nandu Kaka is giving her change for rupees 100. It is a very big note. She doesn't want such a big note with her because she needs change. So now Nandu Kaka has given her, we can see rupee 1 coin, rupee 2 coin. We have one more rupee 2 coin. So let's write over here rupees 2. Rupees 2. We will write in this box rupees 2. The next one, this is a rupee 5 coin. So we will write rupees 5. Children, one more thing very important when we are doing these notes in currency is you have to learn to write the symbol of Indian rupee. So you must learn to write the symbol rupee. It is very important now because everywhere you will find this rupee symbol. So learn to write this rupee symbol. And also when you look at a note, search for these numbers, the serial number of the note, and you will notice that this number is same everywhere. If this number is not same in both the places, then the note is a fake note. It is not the correct note and it cannot be used. So these things are very important when you see a note. Now let's continue. Here he is giving her rupees 20 note. So we will write rupees 20. Here again we have rupees 20 note. So we will write rupees 20. And here we have rupees 50 note. 50. Have you noticed when the shopkeeper gives change, he always counts and then hands it over to you and your parents? In the same way now, it's time for us to count our change. So let's count together. Just so you can see it better. Alright. So now let's count. 50 plus 20, 70. 70 plus 20, 90. Now, if you have trouble counting 50 plus 20 plus 20, what you can do is to count it easily and faster. Count 5 plus 2. So 5, 6, 7 plus 2, 8, 9. And add a 0 to it. So you will have 90. Just simply in your mind do a mental maths of 5 plus 2, 7, 7, 8, 9 and add a 0. So you get 90. Now we have 90. Now let's count here. 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 10 plus 90 is 100. So now Nandu Kaka has given her change for rupees 100. Now let's see what else are they asking us to do. Now convert rupees 100 into small change in 3 different ways. So let's see what 3 different ways we can use to break down the denomination of rupees 100. How different notes can be used to give a total of rupees 100. Smaller denomination notes. Let's see. Now, as there is no place for us to write in the textbook, we will write it in our notebook. And in your notebook, whenever you write, when you are drawing notes, you should do it in a rectangular box. You will draw a small rectangle, write the rupee symbol inside, and then write your denomination. In the same way, when you are drawing a coin, you will make a circle, write the rupee symbol and then write the denomination inside. So now let's count to rupees 100. We are using different denominations. So 20 plus rupees 20 plus rupees 20 plus rupees 20. So 20, 40, 60, 80. Remember your 2 times table. 2 into 4 is 8 and add a 0. So 20, 40, 60, 80 plus 10, 90 plus 10, 100. So we have our total of rupees 100. The next denominations we can use to make rupees 100 are 50 plus 20 plus 10 plus 10. Let's count. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95 and 100. So this is also equal to rupees 100. And the next denomination, 50 plus 10 plus 10. So 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 is also equal to rupees 100. We will now turn our page and go to the next page, which is page 57. Let's read together. Let's go to the market. Look at our shop. Here we pick up whatever we need. Calculate their total price. Before leaving the shop, we place the amount in the box for money. So the things in this shop are, we have some cricket balls over here or tennis balls, which are for rupees 25. Then we have tops. Tops are for rupees 10. Teddy bear is for rupees 80. Pencil is for rupees 7. Books are for rupees 20. 1 dozen bananas, that is 12 bananas, are for rupees 36 because 12 threes are 36. And 1 banana is for 3 rupees, rupees 3. Cars are for rupees 60. Dolls are also for rupees 60. An eraser is for rupees 6. You must not say rubber. You must not call this a rubber. Rubber is what is used in your tires. This is an eraser. It is made out of rubber, but it is not a rubber. It is an eraser. Then we have chocolates, which are each for rupees 1. Then we have some packets here which are for rupees 10. I am not sure what these are. Pencil boxes or something. If you know what they are, please tell us in the comment section what exactly these are. Maybe you children know. And we have milk here, which is 1 glass for rupees 15. Now let's see how we are going to use them. So here it says, John bought a ball and a car. So what is the price of a ball and a car? The ball was costing rupees 25 and a car cost rupees 60. So we will write 25 plus 60. Let's write over here rupees 25 plus 60. Now you can write here with a pencil, so you know how much you have to add. So let's add now. 60 plus 25. So 60, 70, 80 plus 5. 85. He put rupees 85 in the box. 85. Let's continue. Now, Sony bought a doll and a top. So now how much is a doll for? Quickly see in your textbooks. A doll is for rupees 60 and a top is for rupees 10. So 60 plus 10. 60 plus 10 is 70. 60, 70. So we will write 70. She put 70 rupees in the box. Next, Devansh. Devansh bought 2 bananas and a glass of milk. Now remember we had said they had given the price for a dozen bananas, which was 36, and each banana was costing rupees 3. So 2 bananas will cost how much? 3 into 2. So 3 into 2 is 6. So first we will write 6. And what else did he buy? He bought 2 bananas and a glass of milk. A glass of milk is for rupees 15. So we will write 6 plus rupees 15. So 6 plus 15 is 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So the answer is 21. Next one. Pari bought 1 notebook and 2 pencils. Now again, 1 notebook costs rupees 20. So we will write over here rupees 20 plus how much do pencils cost? Again, 1 pencil costs rupees 7. So 2 pencils will cost 2 into 7, which is 14. Now you must learn the rupee symbol and you can write rupee over here when you are writing down the price for each item. You must write rupee symbol. So 20 plus 14 is equal to rupees 34. 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. So the answer is 34. She put rupees 34. And in this manner we have completed our currency and notes and coins. Now this is something you can do. In your rough books or in your maths book, whatever your teacher says, what would you like to buy from this shop? After buying things, how much money would you put into the box? This is something that you can do and write down whatever you like in this shop. And then calculate the total amount. And just as they have written, you will also write how much rupees you will put in the box.
Do remember to like, share, subscribe and click the bell icon to stay updated on all of the latest videos. Please let us know in the comment section below what other lessons you would like us to make. We would love to hear from you. Thank you for watching.